Hey guys, so a couple of things. All of these cables, those silver cables, please cut those back as far as possible so we're not able to see them. Same thing with that black wire. We'll do the same thing there. Got one here in this room. This is that bedroom number 3, I think. This room here, I realize we're not done, but let's get these boxes in. Let's get these wires uncoiled and inside boxes like that. That really shows progress for the homeowner. So I think we should be able to get the second floor wrapped up here. And then downstairs in that living room, let's get all those old outlets out of the wall. I'll just go down there so you can see what I'm talking about. Let's get this thing removed, cut the wires out. We're gonna do that down here too, on that side. We're gonna get all these outlets removed tomorrow. We're gonna these two as well. Let's get them out of the way, rip them out, shows progress. And that one's fine. I don't know if we're adding anything here, I can't remember. Anyway, yeah, let's get out of the upstairs and then get down here tomorrow, get this stuff done, get that light fixture up and installed, get the wire over here to this wall. There's a lot of little things that need to be tightened up here, so let's get moving. Hey Michael, I think we can move this junction box wire, so let's move it from here and we'll place it in the smoke detector right there. That could be an actual junction box instead of just creating another one inside this house. Whew. All right, so I am done for the day. Got most of this room wired in. My customer here had a bunch of ungrounded outlets in the entire house, so we're just going room by room, and had to cut that big trench in so we could get all the new stuff in there. Did the same thing out here in the hallway. So we've got some stuff to patch. Yeah, all new circuits, everything's getting grounded here. This is a 3-bedroom home. And we're replacing, actually 4 bedrooms, excuse me. We've got this huge attic upstairs. Had to do some work up here. Somebody said that they did it, but it clearly was not done correctly. So working on that too. Yeah, so going back downstairs here. Sure, around the house. Wires hanging. And obviously they haven't moved in yet. So, but they are complaining about getting in the house, and they've added a ton of stuff, and we told them it's going to take longer, but sometimes it doesn't matter. And people are like, I want to get in there right now. So still got to do this side, down this side here. Upstairs should be done tomorrow. Then we'll tackle the second floor. We've been here about, let's see, we do 10-hour days, 4 10s. So this is probably our 9th day, I think it is. Some more wires here. And the thing that took the craziest amount of time is getting this panel all in. Looks beautiful, right? Looks smoking. But yeah, that took a lot of time. They had a panel here. They had a weird sub panel over on this side. That was just done improperly. This wire right here is for their future generator outlet or inlet that's going outside. Yeah, in Portland we get these crazy ice storms and power gets knocked out. The power company can't help to get power back on in a speedy fashion, so people get worried about that. Had some cutting here to do just to get those outlets or those wires all the way over to the panel. So yeah, I'm going to be posting prices soon on our website about what something like this would cost in this lovely home. And not doing anything in the bathroom as far as I know, but that always can change, and of course that adds more time. So just keep that in mind when you're asking for work to be done by a professional. I feel like we're pretty good at estimating time for people, but when they show up to the project and then they start talking, they want to ask a bunch of questions, which is great. Please ask questions. But you know, if it's in the middle of the day, that adds time. If you come and you know we're needing to add things on the spot, that takes time as well. So yeah, just making sure that you have a clear plan in mind about what you want. And yeah, it's okay to add things. There's no problem with that. But just keep in mind when you add something, it will take a little bit of extra time to get done and to have it look good and work properly. We like to check our work, and we need to have inspections. And oh yeah, that's the other thing. So have an inspection scheduled for this Thursday, and I told the homeowner, this is the 3rd time I've told her about the inspection process, and it seems to catch her off guard every time. But we have one inspection basically to turn the power back on when we install a new panel. And when we're doing a house like this where we're installing all new wiring, the inspector needs to come back again before the drywall is installed, just to check how everything was installed, all the exposed wiring, and make sure it was fastened to the studs correctly, stapled, if the boxes aren't overfilled, things of that sort. And then they do return one more time after the drywall is in, and oftentimes for us that's after paint and finishes are done. And they want to check the outlet switches, make sure the arc fault breakers are in, and things of that sort. Yeah, and we have to provide for that. So for instance, we've got this, let's see, arc fault breakers are right here. Yeah, so gotta make sure those are on and don't trip.